Trucking with Alan and let's explore down the British roads galore. Trucking with Alan, watch and go.
Welcome back to another Trucking with Alan video. It's Wednesday morning. Hope you all enjoyed Sunday's video. Wasn't too much point of view in it for you. Anyway, I'm at Paragon Distribution in Sheffield. And that's what we got. It is like heat label roll, so the sticky label rolls that like the heat printers and that use for tills or whatever, and sticky labels. Yeah, that's what I'm delivering here. I've got here about 8 o'clock. They're going to tip me at 9. I'm not actually booked in till 9. The guy in front, GMA over there, he's booked in at 8:30, and they're not going to touch him till 8:30, and they're all just stood around waiting. But guess them's the rules, and we've got to abide by it. Not sure what I'm doing next. I believe I'm going to Safe Road to deliver some infrastructure, the crash barrier down to Northampton. That's what was possibly on the cards, and then I could have an ADR load today as well, because I've got my truck back. I've now got all my ADR kit again, so I can do my ADR. Anyway, let's get this tipped. I'll catch you in a bit. An hour and 45 minutes later, we are tipped. On our way. I'm going to get out of here, and I'm going to phone the office to looks like you drive from a canopy. Oh, okay. Yeah, phone the office just to confirm what they told me yesterday, because things change all the time. A bit worried about that pallet. There's a white line you've got to try and follow, but the trailer's not following it. Turn down. Yeah, supply all sorts of office related stuff, so obviously chairs and labels and exit rear loading. Oh, so they got right, so goods in. Not a bad setup. Wonder what that bang was then. It was in that trailer. Whew. You panic, you hear something, you're like, oh shit, what have I hit? Right, I'm going to call the office, so I'll catch you in a bit. Just a quick update. I am currently sat at Solid Core. I've been sent here. I'm not going to the infrastructure place. Waiting to load. They make exterior doors and like fire doors and that here, and currently I am meant to be loading this, heading to the yard, picking up a pump truck because I've got a tail lift trailer on, and taking it to North Lanarkshire, Motherwell. I'm just waiting to get loaded. I've been sat here about an hour. The order isn't ready. I have phoned the office and they've said sit and wait, so it's just an update on the day. So I've just been taking the opportunity to sort some stuff out in the lorry, get rid of some excess rubbish that I seem to carry around with me, and then to get loaded. So when it is time to load, I've got to jump up on the truck and turn each pallet round, because they're only one-way pallets, but they're loaded from the side, so they're going to lend me a pump truck to do that. Yeah, that's Wednesday so far. I'll catch you in a bit. Give you an afternoon update. Well, I got loaded. Was there about 3 hours 20 minutes. Oh, an old XR3i cabriolet. It was an Essex girl's dream car. Anyway, yeah, we got loaded. I've just gone back to the yard to pick up a pallet truck, and now I'm going to pick up 4 more pallets for Scotland. because we're going to Motherwell. And we've got doing a delivery in Broxburn first, a quarry. They'll be open nice and early. And then we do our tail lift delivery. Yeah, busy here today. Gentlemen, let me go. Thank you very much. In the tractor. So that's the plan. We're off to Euroflex or Flexi Global, and they make the bulk bags that you get your stones and things in delivered from say B&Q and Juicens and things like that, the 1 ton bags. They also do the bags for fertilisers, Origin fertiliser and that, so if you're in the farming community they also make the fertiliser bags if you get your fertiliser from Origins. They're made in India and they're contained over here, and then they're distributed from the warehouse in Doncaster. Don't know if they have another one in the UK. I've certainly never been to one if they have. But as far as I'm aware, it's all done out of Donny. Anyway, it's enough of me waffling. Catch you in a bit. Morning everyone. It's Thursday morning and I am currently at Coneygarth. No, I'm not at Coneygarth. Ken Lodge. I stopped at Coneygarth last night. I forgot to do a sign off, but I did remember how many miles I drove. 271 in 6.5 hours driving yesterday. However, I did a 14.5 hour shift. So, that being said, I'm now at Ken Lodge. I've already driven for 3 hours and 3 minutes from Coneygarth up to here. And I am heading to, where am I going? I'm going somewhere near, well, between Livingston and Edinburgh. I'll tell you the exact place, but I've got to find my paperwork. I found my paperwork, and it's upside down. Here we go, we're on the right way now. So, I am going to Stonepack Limited in Broxburn. And then I've got my tail lift delivery to be doing. The latest video, Wednesday's video, hit last night, and it seems to be doing a lot better than Monday's. Get a few more comments about the point of view on it. Yeah, I'm going to do the point of view, but I'm going to be mindful of the head movements. I've watched some other, and a lot of them cut that out because it does, and a lot of people say it does make people feel motion sick, and I don't want that. So I might do some when I'm driving, mainly when I'm going past interesting things and things like that. But and I will try and get some when I'm loading and unloading. And I'm glad I stopped for my break because I've got an 18-minute delay. Been distracted. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So yeah, that's today. So I'm going over to, and I just said it, Broxburn. Then I'm coming back towards Motherwell. Something else, well, why are you going past? Come past it. What it is what I've got to deliver first is on the back, and then the stuff that's on the headboard, that's one-way pallets, so we have to turn around to load. And I'll show you what I mean by that if I remember. But basically, you can only load the pallet from like front or back. There's no entrance on the sides, so we had to put them on and turn them round to load them yesterday. So that being that, they couldn't shift them in the yard with the forklift trucks because I've had to get up and turn them all around again. So I'm going to do the back delivery first, and then get over and do the other delivery. I've got to phone the delivery site, but it says about 30 minutes before I arrive. I don't actually know what time it's booked in. It's normally early-ish. No, just says phone Thursday 26th of June, phone before arrival. Okay, so no delivery time on there. I didn't think there was. Anyway, That's enough for Thursday morning. And it's done nothing but rain actually since I've entered Scotland, although it's stopped, which is handy. So, right, I'll catch you in a bit. Right, update. I am very nearly at my first delivery this morning. I wish I'd had the cameras on, because the left turn I've just had to do was a little bit on the tight side. Up here we're going to a place called Stonepack, and they oh, here it is. I nearly blooming missed it. I'll let them cross the road as per the new highway code rules. I was too busy looking at the Audi. Oh, according to this, Stonepack should be around here, past the recycling centre. I did have a look on the old Googles. Well, there's some bulk bags up there, so I'm assuming that's where they're going. Stonepack, right, so is that the delivery entrance? All H must report to the office before entering the yard. Right, so I'm going to pull up here on the right. And I'm going to report to the office. So I'll catch you in a bit. Hopefully I'm not blocking access to that skip yard, but I'll not be long. Probably owned by the same people, to be honest. They normally are. See you in a bit. Right, we've got permission to go straight in. And where's he going? Around there. I'll let him in. There we go. So I've been given clearance to drive straight into the yard. It's only 4 little lifts. So little. It's only 4 lifts. So, right. Question is, where do you turn around? I love the narrow gateways on these places. Safety boots, high vis, safety helmets, additional PPE as required. And where do we go? Should we go around that one-way system then? So we strap every other road, do we? Oh, okay. Keep an eye on if the shovels around. All these bags, yeah, what I'm delivering. So I've got the Juicens ones. Power washing, Stonepack use only. Bark, decorative slate. There's the shovel. You see these blue juicing bags coming up on your left, well, my left. Would it be your right on the screen? No, it'd be that side. That way. Whichever way, the juicers ones, that's what I've got. Right. I'm going to pull forward here. Get the curtains open. and get this delivered, and then we'll go on to do our tail lift delivery, which I might stick in the trailer while I do that. You can watch me do some work, so I'll catch you in a bit. Right, tipped. Weather's traditionally Scottish, wet. Let's put this away. I've got some new, I'll talk to you in a sec. Bring it up there to dry. I've got some new work boots, and they're actually really comfortable, but they're not that chunky. And the problem is, when you're traditional lorry driver shape, i.e. short, round, and you're not too long in the old leg department, manufacturers of trousers, especially workwear, seem to think that if you've got a 42-inch waist, you're like Shaquille O'Neal. For those of you who don't know who Shaquille O'Neal is, you'll have to Google him. But he was a basketball player. I don't know who he played for, but well, Michael Jordan. A lot of you know your Jordans from the trainers that they did in the collaboration. And you seem to think he got long legs, but where I'm getting at is with my new work boots, my trousers go underneath the heel, whereas my old ones, they didn't. They kind of sat round it, you know. Now I'm getting a wet leg. Right, let's go to, where am I going? Motherwell. Distance of 33 miles. It's going to take me an hour. Right, okay. Let's get out of here. Been here at 10 o'clock. I've actually got to phone the customer because they're meeting me at some sort of storage unit, because the doors I've got on are for the local authority, because the government are spending fortunes on mind you, it'll be the Scottish government up here, but anyway, the inept government are he's flashing me down, okay. The inept government are spending a lot of money on refurbishing social housing, so it's part of a big thing. Thank you, Carl. Right, I'm going to pull up here and I'm going to phone the customer just to let him know where I'm going. Come on, mate, I'm letting you round. Cheers. You can get around me alright. Right, I'm going to phone the customer. Catch you in a bit. Update. I'm here again. Waiting for the gate to open at Ashington. And I'm collecting possibly for a ghoul. I don't know if it's a ghoul or a stone market. We haven't been told. I'm just waiting the green light. Got to drop my trailer in Bayfree and go and pick my trailer up from dispatch. I'm not doing well with this today, am I? So that's the plan. So let's go to Bayfree. Drop this trailer off. We now have the green light. And Bayfree has a trailer in it. Oh, wonderful. What do I do now? I'm not going to keep driving around. Oh dear. Right, let's find out what's going on. Catch you in a bit. Good morning, everyone. It's Friday morning. Again, I didn't do a video or anything when I parked up last night. I should have done, but I didn't. No. But I did go for a 6.5 mile walk around Darlington. And explore around. Went out and look at the train station and around there. It was quite cool. So, just to recap, yesterday we started at Koningarth, 3 o'clock in the morning. But, mind you, it's currently 4:15 now. 3 o'clock in the morning, we then went up to Broxburn, and then from Broxburn we went to Motherwell. Motherwell we went to Ashington, and Ashington I drove to Darlington. I did 435 miles in 10 hours and 2 minutes. Somebody's going to be shouting, 10 hours and 2 minutes, you're over a 10. Yeah, I was. Coming into Darlington, I hit a bit of traffic anyway at the Tyne Tunnel. Not a great deal, but you know, still enough to slow me down a bit. That put a couple of minutes on, but I was still going to get to the car park with about 4 minutes to spare. Like, but come off the A1, come down, and there was a set of roadworks, and that just took me time. So yeah, I did 10 hours and 2 minutes, so I'm 2 minutes over my 10-hour drive. So I've had to do a printout. Can't write any more on there than I was stuck in traffic. You know, right near where I was going to park. So it is what it is, isn't it? 2 minutes. It's not as if I do it regularly. I think that was my first infringement in about 8 months. So not doing bad, to be honest. But yeah, that is what it is. So today, this load that we've loaded, or that we collected, that's for Gaul. We're not taking it to Gaul. We're going to the yard, dropping it in the yard, picking another trailer up, and heading to Freightliner in Leeds. Just bear with me. Trouble with suffering with hay fever is all sorts of random nose running and everything. Yeah, so we're going to Freightliner at Leeds. If you're not sure, Freightliner are a rail freight operator in the UK. So we're going there, obviously delivering some locomotive parts from Electromotive Diesel. And then we're going back to Ashington again to do another swap. So I'm going to head out of Darlington, start heading towards the yard, and let's get this trailer swap done. So I'll catch you in a little while. Right, update, I've been back to the yard, changed my trailer, and I'm now going into Freightliner, which is, I think they call it Midland Road Depot. Freightliner Leeds. Do I come through here? Do not tailgate. Do not cross. I've never been here before. Where'd you turn round? Do not park or stop on rail tracks. Well, yeah. Some big old locomotives in here. Assuming I'm in the right place. Let's go speak to a post. Hello mate, I've got delivery for you from EMD. Hey. Well, they're letting me in. That's a big old railway locomotive that in front of it. The old Class 70. Looks a bit like an American loco, doesn't it? Like modular. Walk down the side of it. Mind you, they are built by an American company. It's a bit narrow in here. Right. Tell you what, turning around in here is going to be fun. There's cars everywhere. Wow. Right. I ain't got a clue where I'm going. Woods in. Right, I'm going to go and try and find someone, because I ain't got a clue here. More to the point, how'd you turn around? I'm assuming they must use this area to my left. Rightio, right, catch you in a bit. We're tipped. I have now got to try and turn myself around. They recommend, if I watch this car here with the tail, but they recommend I spin it round in here. Mind that skip. And then you'll probably see the trailer's going to go all the way round. I hate doing this manoeuvre because all your lines get stretched. Wow. When it's round, I didn't hear any bangs. Right, I'm going supposedly to Axel Noble at Ashington, but I'm going to ring the boss first, because that's what I was told last night, and I haven't actually spoke to anyone in the yard this morning, because the only guys that were in were the guys dealing with pallet tracks. So I'd rather phone up and double check, find out what I'm doing. If it changes, I'll get back to you. If not, I'll see you at Ashington again. I'm at Ashington, and we're going to be dropping our trailer in Bay 9 and collecting one at well, hooking up to one at dispatch. But he didn't say it was a Gould or a Stowmarket. I am at the mercy of the shunter. Waiting to go in. Right, I'm going to get this trailer drop done. I'll take you around with me, and then we'll have to see where we go from there, but it's not looking good. I've already done 5 hours and 4 minutes driving so far, so I've got 3 hours 56 minutes left. It's a 3 hour run back to the yard, so I can't see me doing much else after that. Although my truck's, the engine management lights come on, so it might be going to Scania to be put on the computer for a read. It's not driving badly, but that is what it is. It might just need settling down. It could be a loose wire on a sensor or something, you know, who knows. Right, let's get this tipped and tipped. Let's get this dropped and go around to dispatch. I want bay 9, 2, 3. Let's hope it's not a trailer in bay 9 this time, like there was the other day. 4, 4A, 5, 6, 7. I'm assuming 9's going to be round to me. I've got a card that tells me, but I'd say bay 9 is... Where's bay 9? Oh, okay, bay 9's just up here on the right. Rightio. 6, 7. And bay 8's empty. And there's bay 9 by the substation. Let's get this dropped, so I'll talk to you in a bit. I'm just coming out of Ashington. I've just stopped for my lunch. Now I'm going to head back towards the yard. I need to stop to get fuel. I'm down to 20%. I'm going to do that hopefully at Conygarth. I'm not going to go down through the Tyne Tunnel. I'm going to head down the A1, because at the moment it's only 12:30. Traffic should be alright. Right, Mr. Fresh Freight, where are you going? Straight up there, right. This roundabout is an absolute nightmare to get out on, especially from this junction. See, if it were indicating I would have known, but right, where are you going? Straight round, round again. Getting out of here is an absolute nightmare. If I had my head camera on, you'd see what I mean. But, unfortunately, it's not going down too well with a lot of you, so right, he's going off there. I'm gonna go for it. Yeah, so that's me. With the drive time I've got left, I'm only going to have about an hour left when I get back to the yard. I'm in 9 hours, so you can't see me doing a lot else. But you never know. Anyway, I'm going to put the radio on and start heading back towards Doncaster. So, I'll catch you in a bit. Right, for the final time, I'm heading into the yard this week. So today I've done 361 miles. I started at Darlington, I've been to the yard, I've been to Leeds, back up to Ashington and back to the yard. I've done 8 hours and 30 minutes driving so far. Obviously I might do another couple of little bits, moving the trailer and that around the yard. But total for this week, I have driven 1,908 miles, average speed of 41 miles an hour, average fuel burn is 10.3 miles to the gallon. I've burnt 184 gallons of diesel, so I've had a busy week. So this is it for me. I hope you've enjoyed it. Remember, keep it shiny side up. Be safe out on the roads, and and I'll catch you all in a little while.